Sit down. The small secret room is remarkably quiet and almost homely. Perhaps your predecessor used it when she sought complete solitude. Listening to the muted melody coming from the Vox speaker, you can easily imagine Theodora reading a book with a glass of expensive wine. Have a glass of wine. They're labeled Grandmaster's Blood, Boon of Terra, and Flame of Purity. Have Flame of Purity. Here's a book. Oh, dude, I think this is a thing. Litany. As you pick up the book, a hidden button in its spine clicks under your finger. You recognize the melody playing right now as the first of the Symphony of Honor and Duty. Small nook reveals itself in a nearby wall. Inside you find a databank bearing the Von Valencia's coat of arms. What? Wait, what just happened? Did I do it right? Found in Kiava Gamma. What? No, I didn't find this in Kiava Gamma. Here. Oh well. Cool though. This is awesome. I don't know if I did that right, but I hope I did. I feel like we did. Okay. Here's this. Liv Clementia, the seal of the Winterscale coat of arms. This is without a doubt the administratum seal from the Winterscale realm, but why is it the original and not a copy? I think I understand. The laws of the Imperium do not prohibit heirs of the houses from using the seal in times of need. I will order to have the servants of the machine cult create a duplicate so as to avoid such an embarrassing predicament in the future. What about the meeting with the navigators of House Orselio? Allow me to report. The esteemed navigators of House Orselio have taken residence in the guest estate and await meeting with you. How would you like to receive them? Make arrangements for a reception worthy of the refined taste of the novice nobilite. Profit factor -1. Yes, we're ready. Sigh. Oh, we're gonna fight. Okay. It's time to fight. Uh-oh. Okay. This is happening. Oh, wow. Regent Aronto Orselio, esteemed delegation, the rogue trader, and the Von Valencia's protector welcome you. Come this way, please. There's a lot of people. Damn, that is a lot of people. The esteemed representatives of the Navis Nobilite have arrived at the Rogue Trader's Court, the regent of the great house Orselio, Aronto Orselio. His companions, Lady Glyceria Orselio, Navigator Lesso Simone Orselio, and his intended bride, Lady Navigator Alexandrina Orselio, Lady... Oh. Okay. Thought those were all his brides for a second. I was very confused. A tall, wizened old man prowls steadily at you with milky, unblinking eyes. Loose skin sways with his every move, as if the navigator's flesh has detached from his bones. An unsightly hole mars where the regent's face, where his nose should be, and the old man's skull is covered with spiky growths. Oh. Rogue trader. On behalf of House Orselio, we would like to express our immense satisfaction at this meeting and our gratitude for the warm welcome. It pleases us to know there are still lords in the Coronis Expanse who observe etiquette and the traditions of hospitality. And yet, this is not why we are here. Our grace is obliged to note how much the rogue trader has done for House Orselio by protecting its beloved child. We waited for many turns to behold her radiant visage. Come now, child, there's much we need to discuss. Cassie steps forward, then stops and looks at you. Ooh. Nod wordlessly. I'm going to let her do this. Esteemed Regent, it pleases me to see the gleaming sheen of gold and turquoise above your brow. It is thanks to the efforts of the rogue trader that I stand here today, and there's so much I want to tell you. But what is it you desire to hear most? We know what happened at the station, child. Your connection to the Atlas has grown so strong we felt the turmoil in your soul, and the events that transpired have shaken us. House Orselio is deeply grateful for the rogue trader for the destruction of the saboteurs, and we are willing to reciprocate such a magnanimous gesture. We trust that a treaty of friendship and alliance underpinned by the transfer of several artifacts of exceeding rarity will suffice. Now come, child, it is time we depart for your new home so that we may finish what we started. Esteemed Regent, perhaps I could continue my education while still accompanying the rogue trader on his travels. Just imagine how much I could learn beyond the bounds of Cassia. I would be honored if you decided to stay. Unthinkable! Uh-oh. End dialogue.
Don't just stand there. Help the rogue trader defend the child in the palace.
What?
Down with Tisiphone's tyranny! Kill the girl!
What? Oh, are there people? Oh, dude. There was a traitor in the delegation.
Make an example out of you.
Oh, dude.
His enemies.
Wow. Okay. Jeez. For my peoples. Where's Cohh? Oh, of course he's on his throne. Of course he is. Hold on, we gotta put more people near him for the... Account free? I think it does. Okay.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
That's weird. I'm getting weird. Why am I getting such weird sightlines with her?
Oh.
Huh. Wow, these guys are kind of beefy.
That is foolishness.
No line of sight. Am I missing some? Oh, what's this little thing? Why isn't that showing up over here? Bro. Jeez. Okay.
I have read tomes of military tactics. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. Isn't this a job for the serfs? Emperor, give me strength.
I will endure.
Dang.
Death to the heretics!
I move as if unseen. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
9? How did that hit for so little? Oh my.
If I must. If it serves your cause. I understand your intent.
Dude, don't kill our guest, please. Ow.
I will not. Why I'll do it.
We'll allow it.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Uh-oh.
This sacrifice will forge our way.
They got
to
bolters
victory.
too, chat.
An unworthy soul.
Oh, man. I wonder if we should try to, like, save these people. I really have no idea.
Advancing. My vow is to serve. Running binaric override.
That one wasn't named, so they don't matter, probably. Well, the problem is I think they're, like, all named.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Bro, you just shot your friend in the face. Please calm down.
Request denied. Request approved.
These wardens are out for blood, dude.
Perish for this affront.
Dude, you almost murdered my sniper. I don't even know what team these people are on. Please stun them. Yes, please. For the love of God, please.
I'll see to it personally.
Make this tyranny
Battlefields are
stop.
always drowned in scarlet.
Why aren't these guys getting hit?
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. If I may? If only that were possible. Do not dare ask.
Yes, ma'am.
I won't compromise my principles.
Kind of have to kill this guy.
I'll make it happen. Who if not me?
Indeed. At your beck and call. Victory is imminent. We'll rule the stars themselves. It will be done. I will do my duty. It will be done. One fewer target.
Oh yeah, dude.
My competencies are not that universal.
I'll make it happen.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. Indeed. At your beck and call.
Perfect.
I'm not accustomed.
Oh, and we dinged. Awesome.
Me, as duty demands.
Why can't you see any of them? Oh, no, something different.
Stop trying, monkey.
No, it says
That is
no
beneath
line of
me.
sight to the target. Why?
I will not.
Oh, because this navigator's probably sitting here. Rude. That face. Mistakes are made. I have no idea what's going on here. But I can
I
move here.
approach the designated position. If it serves your cause.
Boom.
If I must. I am not your Xenos pet.
96. Ooh.
Running binary override.
Great googly moogly. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Explorers know one route. Forward.
Forward. Oh god. Oh god. No! Is that the big important named one? Oh my god.
Let's make some opportunities. It's as good as done. I'll see to it personally. My gut tells me it's a bad idea. Accept your lot.
I understand your intent.
Oh, good. They just get back up. Oh, thank God. Okay, good.
I always keep my options open.
Wow. Lot of loot. Oh, look. Mercy. The Lady Navigator covers her face with her disfigured scaly hands, each with an extra finger and conjoined phalangeal bones. Her clothes are covered in blood, mostly that of your servants, and several unexploded bolts are sticking out of her chest plate. Rogue traitor. Whether on purpose or out of ignorance, you are harboring a monster that is cunningly pretending to be an innocent maid. Spare me, and I, Alina Hatera Orselio, will swear to you the whole truth about the madness that is devouring House Orselio like a malignant tumor. Do not let the Regent deceive you with honeyed lies, lest the cursed child ruin your protectorate as well. Your fate will be decided during the trial, Lady Alina. I will hear what you have to tell me. Okay. The unnaturally bulbous eyes of the Navigator constantly shift between you and Cassia. Black secretions run down her cheeks instead of tears, leaving unsightly streaks. I, Alina Hatera of House Orselio, swear to tell the rogue trader nothing but the truth. May the God Emperor be my witness. Silence. With all due respect, House Orselio has hardly covered itself in glory thus far. It is time its representative answered before the rogue trader. Execute them. Enough! Okay, no. Regent Aronto, representatives of your house made an attempt on Lady Cassia's life and attacked a rogue trader. Rogue trader, House Orselio humbly asks for your lenience and forgiveness. We could not even imagine these vile rats could be scurrying among our ranks. As for them sneaking into the rogue trader's palace and staging an unthinkable crime, God Emperor be my witness, the accursed renegades seek to spark a feud between our houses. I believe you, Regent Toronto, and yet this is now the second attempt that it's been made on Cassia's life. I need answers. We are ready to tell you everything we know so the misunderstanding can be remedied. Tell me about these renegades. They're madmen who seek to destroy the centuries-old traditions of our great house so carefully nurtured by the previous Novator. They deemed a century of her rule a tyranny and our most sacred relic a curse that must be destroyed. Fools, if the Atlas were to be destroyed, the whole of House Orselio would fall into oblivion. Why do renegades seek to destroy the house's relic? They dread her power, for only a Novator can fully grasp the mysteries and harvest the power of the Starway Atlas. What the renegades call a leash, we call a guiding star. Why are people trying to kill Cassia? Everyone in the house knows the child is the keeper of one of the true... Oh. Everyone in the house knows the child is the keeper of the one true Starway Atlas, which once belonged to our great Novator Tisiphone Orselio. The ungrateful wretches secretly hated her grace, and when Tisiphone abdicated her responsibilities and set off for parts unknown, they staged a revolt to destroy her successor. Does she really carry the Atlas? We believe it with all our hearts. The Novator spent many cycles on the world where the child was born. It is said that everyone who witnessed the miracle of her birth simultaneously departed for a destination unknown only to the Novator. Tisiphone gave the order and followed them soon after, leaving her precious gift, the Atlas, to Cassia, and therefore making her as her successor. What do you know about her unbridled power? Special gift for a special child. She was born with it and grew up under its influence. The instability sometimes hampered her education, but we learned to prevent most outbursts. Lady Alina, what do you have to say in your defense? I do not know what it is you wish to learn, but I will start from the very beginning. A long time ago, Tisiphone ascended to the throne of Orselio. She was a daring Novator who brought part of the house to the Expanse, hoping to strengthen our position in the Imperium. The house prospered, but Tisiphone was never satisfied. She went mad in her pursuit of power, seeking more influence, more control, and she saw enemies everywhere, even among her followers. Paranoia was slowly driving Tisiphone insane, and one day she created the Starway Atlas, a relic that is implanted in our bodies at birth. A noose around our necks, our gift and our damnation. Tisiphone used the Atlas to control us, subdue our will, and mold our thoughts. If anyone put a toe out of line, she killed them with a glance. Oh. At first, many branches of House Orselio tried to resist her tyranny, and Tisiphone cut them down with extreme brutality. For example, the entire Sethala branch was destroyed simply because its leaders asked too many questions about the Atlas and wanted to know the truth about its creation. What else is Tisiphone Orselio guilty of? Her madness weakened the dynasty, and not long ago the Novator vanished. Indeed, her loyal followers lie when they say she chose to retire. The truth is that nobody knows the truth. I hope she is rotting away on one of her secret worlds. I understand her transgression, but what does this have anything to do with Lady Cassia? Tisiphone passed her Atlas on to her successor before fleeing the house to a newborn child. We could not surrender the throne to the tyrant's creature. Tisiphone was cunning and treacherous. She must have hatched the entire plan beforehand, her disappearance a child to transfer the leash. We feared that one day she would be reborn in Cassia's body, and we could not let that happen. You called Cassia a monster because of the Atlas? Largely, yes, but there's more. Have you never felt pure, unadulterated disgust while standing close to her, or perhaps fury or fear? Who but a monster would manipulate the minds and feelings of others, even more so than Tisiphone herself did? Why didn't you attack before? Why now? Tisiphone always had plenty of opponents, but we were afraid to trust one another. Any of us could be spying for her followers. We saved our strength and dealt the first blow 5 years ago after the heir was born, striking at one of the estates on Ir Tavi. But the girl survived, and Regent Aranto hid her so far away and guarded so thoroughly it took us another 13 years to find her. And then another 2 to get into the Regent's good graces and reach Urak 5. So you admit that Regent Aranto was not aware of the assassination attempt. Regent Taranto is guilty of mass killings, intimidation, inhuman torture, outbetting Tisiphone, and raising her heir. His crimes are many, but this is one that is not among them. I'd love to see his head on the chopping block, but honor prohibits me from slandering him at a trial before the rogue traitor. Lady Cassia, you two are an injured party. What would you do in my place? If I may speak, so many dirty colors have poured from the mouths of those present, and I feel covered in filth from head to toe. I, as a future Novator, I want to bleach them, purify them, and let them go. Heed me. I am the one to blame for what happened today, and I accept full responsibility for the actions of my house. Vile wretch, who do you think you are? Will you now start killing those who have displeased you as Tiffany did before you? The fury on Alina's face gives way to desperation when she realizes what she just said. She slowly reaches for the atlas embedded in her chest, looking at Cassia with obvious fear. Hear us, child. This burden is too heavy for your shoulder alone. You are not yet ready. I implore you, to settle this conflict, I offer the rogue trader a 100-year contract with House Orselio, committing us to charting the shortest and safest routes for the Von Valancius Protectorate within the Coronis Expanse. I will also remain aboard the rogue trader's vessel and assist him until he decides otherwise, or until the duty to the house summons me to the Novator's seat. Oh. I mean, that was kind of okay. That sounds great. What are you going to do to Lady Alina? The esteemed regent will put Lady Alina and her people in one of our family jails. She is a House Orselio navigator after all. There's no need for our precious blood to be spilt. Accept your offer. Thank you, rogue trader. So be it. We failed to notice our child has grown up and become strong. You may stay with the rogue trader till the house summons you. His influence is anomalous, but has served to bring out Breast Tisiphone's most precious talent, the talent of leadership. Rogue trader, we are now bound by the terms of the contract. Your representatives may contact House Orselio at any time, and we will respond. And one more thing, protect the child like the apple of your eye. Remember that you have the future Novator of a Navis Nobilite house aboard your vessel. Cool. Okay. Well, that was a freaking awesome encounter. I keep saying that. So I've said that like 10 times. No, what am I saying? 30 times so far this playthrough. That was an awesome encounter. Yeah, that was freaking cool. All right, man. Well, more tomorrow. Let's go ahead and save. I got to go for now. I got a meeting in 5 minutes. I will see you guys later for more fun and games. As always, appreciate your time, and thanks for being here. See you guys tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning for Once Human. Tomorrow at 12 for Sailblazers with Dan's Gaming. 2 for the new Warframe thing, and then tomorrow evening for more of this. Tomorrow's going to be busy. It'll be fun. See you guys then.